Let's see if the opportunities are coming into fruition. Headed out to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. That is where we find 11 Alive's Ariana Moniz. It is an absolute madhouse out there, Ariana. We already see that line is thick. People trying to get to their destinations. Cancellations, delays, surely to come the rest of the day.
That is right, and that's what people are really trying to do. Get out of town, take that window of opportunity. It's been pretty busy here all morning since we first arrived. You see that line behind us where they're doing the split between the atrium and the main TSA checkpoint line. But of course, busy is pretty normal here for Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We've seen a steady flow of travelers since we first got here. Just spoke to one lady. She told us that her flight was canceled this morning, but she was able to rebook for another flight. So far, according to FlightAware, there's 119 delays and 101 cancellations for Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. And airlines are preparing for the impacts of Helene. We know Delta and Southwest, they're allowing travelers to rebook flights in order to minimize flight disruptions. Delta, they are waiving change fees if you're able to book before this coming Tuesday, or if you choose to just cancel your trip outright, they're allowing you to have a credit for at least 1 year. And as far as the airport as a whole, Mayor Andre Dickens yesterday, he says that the airport has a severe weather plan in place for any impacts of the storm, and they are preparing for potential flight cancellations, and they do have plans to accommodate stranded passengers, because unfortunately that could happen. Restaurants, they're planning to be open as needed to accommodate those passengers, and also crews will be here working around the clock to get people through the TSA line to keep the airport clean, as some people unfortunately may have to spend the night in the airport. Now, the airport is reminding people that even though Atlanta may have some minor impacts to Helene, severe weather across the southeast could impact flights. So if you are able to rebook, the airlines, they are recommending you do so if you can find a flight before the storm hits tonight. Once again, this is a live look at the main checkpoint TSA line. You see that line is moving. These workers are getting people out of here so they could take advantage of that window of opportunity, guys.
Ariana, the last time we talked to you, I think you said cancellations were around 80, so we're seeing that number tick up already.
Yes. Yeah. And probably within the last hour, we were at 70 delays and around 89 cancellations. Now we're around 119 delays and 101 cancellations. So that's by about 30 flight cancellations and delays within the last hour. So it just really speaks to the fact that these airlines are really just trying to move people out of here, and people are just trying to get out in that window of opportunity, as you all mentioned.
Yeah, Ariana, that line over there is looking like a line at an amusement park on a Saturday. So
yeah,
we saw one lady kind of sashay in. She had some good energy. You're going to definitely need to bring that because you can lose your patience, especially if you're trying to get to a cruise or a fun destination or just even reuniting with your family. A lot of people trying to get to where they need to be today. And we just hope everyone gets there safely. So we know by ground, by air, this system is going to impact all angles of travel today.
You know, Ariana, really quickly, I don't know if you've even had a chance to talk to anyone there, but I would imagine the airport's making some plans in case people get stranded overnight, plans to make sure, I don't know, blankets, cots, food. Are people talking about that out there?
Not as of right now. We saw Delta Airlines, they had some extra workers trying to get people through the ticket lines. And as I mentioned, Mayor Andre Dickens says they are preparing for any stranded passengers because unfortunately, you know, that may happen. He says that restaurants, they're preparing to accommodate people. They'll have workers here cleaning the bathrooms, TSA agents getting people out of the line. And as I mentioned, most people, they seem like they're excited to be here. I spoke to one gentleman. He says he's going to Turks and Caicos. One guy says he's going to Dallas. Another lady I spoke to said her flight was canceled this morning, but she was able to get on another flight that is leaving within the next hour or so. So people are really just trying to take advantage of any flights that are available at this point.
They're chasing the sunshine.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to have it here for a little bit, so we hope they make it to their destination. Ariana, thank you. Well, we do want to take a look at the roads because GDOT is making sure that you get out there today, you get everything you need, you get back home, have all your supplies, and you're ready to ride out the storm.